Emperor Taizu has departed to join the ancestors. Following his mother's wishes, our great leader has left his dynasty in the capable hands of Taizong, his younger brother. Taizong's wish is to finish the work of his older brother, bringing the last two holdouts into the fold of the newly formed Song dynasty. The first goal will be to regain the kingdom of Wu Yu, centered in Lin'an on the southeastern coast of China. Wu Yu assisted Taizu in his previous campaigns against the southern Tang, leaving them weak and ripe for plucking. We believe they will surrender quickly if confronted with a major military force. After Lin'an has joined the fold, the road becomes more treacherous. Therefore, Taizong has selected you, General Pan Mei, to return to your outpost at Pingyao. Lying on the borders of the northern Han state, it is a perilous locale. The northern Han will not want us to strengthen our position so close to their capital of Jinyang, and yet it is exactly what we must do, for a strong military camp there will be a springboard for a move northward against Jinyang, your ultimate target. Tread softly though, noble general, for a new power is emerging on the steppe. Out of the Manchurian plain rise the nomadic Khitan, yet another barbarian threat to our civilized culture. Our spies report that emissaries have left Jinyang to enlist the aid of the Khitan. If this report is indeed true, your mission to bring Lin'an and Jinyang into the empire becomes even more dangerous than anticipated.
Yep, and those reports are unfortunately true. Anyway, hey guys, welcome back to Emperor, and we're going on to Pingyao. Now, this is actually very easy to do. The only goal you really need to worry about is the Rule 2 Cities goal. This goal of produce 20 blocks of stone is ridiculously easy. All you have to do is basically put down 2 stoneworks and there you go. Done. I mean, that's such a ridiculously easy goal that you don't really need to worry about that until you've done the other goal. So, let's head to the city and pause and have a look around. So we've got a bit of a river here. There's no water trade routes, so you don't really need to worry about that. There's a bit of a stream going up here. Here's the stone that you need for that goal. To be honest with you, sometimes I feel as if they just put this in just to have another goal because Rule 2 Cities would be too easy. A little bit of a stream here. There's plenty of water, rocks, and lots of stuff to access. There's a bit of iron around this area. There's a bit here, and I think there's a bit on this side. Yeah, there's a lot of iron here, so no worries about making steel. Lacquer trees is also stuff you're going to need, but you're not going to be able to do anything with lacquerware right now because no one buys it. The only person who buys lacquerware is Lin'an, and they're like the most important trading partner in the game for the remainder of it because they buy ridiculous amounts of items. But we're not going to worry about Lin'an or Jinyang just yet because they don't do anything useful for us at the moment. They're just going to invade. So we've got hunting, a couple of food types. I'll have to import food because those 3 food types are certainly not going to be enough. We've only got soybean and millet to grow, and hunting is quite erratic, although fairly okay. But we'll have to import food to stabilise it. We had to get going fairly early because there is an invasion sort of a few years into the mission, and if you prepare for it, then you'll not have that invasion happen. So it's not too bad, but we'll have to prepare for building up our military. There's also some requests, but they're not until much later on. We will need elite housing, obviously. I'll put a bit of elite housing just over here with all the usual stuff. I'll try to centralise most of the food stuff down here. Have the lacquerware over here and have my carved jade and iron ore over here with steel and weapons. You've already got a couple of trade cities open for you. Khitan buys steel, weapons and stone, all things you can make locally. Jinyang also buys steel and weapons, again things you can make locally. Chengdu doesn't buy anything of importance, but they do sell you jade, which you're going to need to sell to Guangzhou, because if you send a diplomatic request to Guangzhou, they're just going to open trade with you anyway, and they buy lots of carved jade for now anyway. We'll be able to make a profit later. So in terms of building this city, I'm going to try to build as much as I can, get the houses up as high as I can. We're not going to need tons of houses because we're not going to have tons of buildings, but we'll have enough to be able to put things like the administrative city here. There is a couple of alligator salamanders around this bit, so we'll have to make them go across this bit to get to, otherwise if they go around there they'll just get killed. So this area down at the bottom here is where I'll have all my lacquerware making, and that'll just be for that. Over here I'll have like iron and steel making, weapons making and making some forts. The only problem is that putting down the forts is a bit difficult because the only places that are good feng shui are hard to get to. I mean, I could put one there, but then if I put one there, that blocks that one in. And there's only this ramp here. So placing down the forts is not easy, I can tell you, because of the feng shui stuff. I might put maybe a few over on this side or something. I don't know. We've got plenty of trees though, so it's not a big deal about cutting down some of them to get to the better feng shui areas. Who's our gods? We've got Nuwa, she's useless, but well, I don't think we'll need Nuwa so much. We might try to get Guandi or Sun Su in here. I'm not sure, maybe Song Wukong, I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna go and put down some housing just up here. My 2 common blocks will be up in this area here, with the elite block eventually placed down here, but I'm going to prepare for the early invasions that we'll have. As you'll notice, we only have 15,000 strings of cash, so making a profit is going to be important, especially as their only exports are steel, weapons and carved jade from imported jade. I did say that there wasn't very many steel making missions. I'm actually sorry, there's actually this one and the next one, and then one near the end, but it's not such a big deal. I don't count the next one as a steel making mission anyway. Anyhow, I'm going to go and plan out my city, start putting down all the stuff here, and I'll come back in once I've done that. So here's my housing block just here, and I've planned out everything like this. So there's going to be a couple of farms here, a couple of farms up here, and pretty much everything centralised down here. You'll notice I put this tower in, this will all be enabled in a minute. This area out here is going to be for all my steel and carved jades making. I won't make tons and tons of weapons, but I'll try to make as many as I can. I don't think I can place... There's no point in me placing the fort up there, because then I'll block one in up here, which is not too good. I have to find a good place for that. Alright, let's unpause the game. As you can see, there's the salamanders. You can try to get maybe a few animals captured if you really want. I mean, there's a couple of animals on the map anyway. There's salamanders and pheasants, so if you want to do that, you can. I don't think this will evolve because of this won't evolve because there's no wall going across that, but it's okay. Where are they going? Are they going to go this way? Ah yes, they're going over the bridge, so that means they keep away from these salamanders, which basically get on your nerves. Let's see, we need bean curd, game meat and millet. So let's go ahead and put down a farm for each. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I don't know if I've placed this in the right place, but it doesn't matter. No, I need to put that one down. And then drag the road down like this instead. Not completely got it right, but it doesn't matter. Adds a challenge, does it not? So it's soybean. And a millet farm. We'll put down one of each. And then what I'll do is I'll just kind of put down a couple of hunter's tents. 1, 2, 3, that'll do. Okay, so we'll make some food out of that. The invasions are a bit annoying, I'll have to say. They do come up rather erratically. Sometimes they might invade over here, sometimes they might invade over here. So I might do a lot of save reloads to try and avoid that issue as much as possible. Oh, we've got a salamander in the thing now. Oh, the buildings are kind of working. Okay, good. I thought we had another one of those glitchy things where they basically didn't work. Now, I encountered a weird bug when I was playing this mission. What would happen is every time that the enemy came and destroyed these walls, every time I reloaded after that, it kept saying that this had no access to the Kingdom Road because of these walls, so I had to keep deleting them and remaking them, which wasn't particularly helpful if I have to admit it. Let's just set safety to... Oh, well, it is. It's got all the workers that is available, so... Just spam a bunch of statues down here. We want as many workers in this place as possible. The more the better for the early rush that we'll need, so we'll just spam a bunch of these. At least we don't have to worry too much about diplomatic requests because our key trade routes are already open. So we'll just send this diplomatic request to Guangzhou. I know that they'll open trade with us. So I'll let the people come in. I'll try to get this housing block stabilised, and I'll also go and work on the the fort stuff, because we'll need some forts. And I don't think I can place this because this is not working. So once this is working, I'll go place out some forts, I'll get this all stable, and then I'll come back in once that's done. Okay, our administrative city is now working. Obviously these tax collectors aren't going to work, but it doesn't matter. We've got space for 276 more people. Let's reduce that priority to get everything working. So we've got a bit of food going to get made soon. I'll have to put some hemp fields on this bit. The other farms will go up here, the other ones of these will go up here. You don't really need more than 2 of each, so you don't really need to worry about making tons. You can import plenty of food, because you can import cabbage and wheat from Kaifeng. You can import salt from Jiangling, and you can also import salt from Chengdu anyway, so it's not a big deal. You can also import a bit of fish and rice from Guangzhou as well. And I think Lin'an and Jinyang sell food, so you don't really need to worry about them. I have to point out you have to import all the ceramics you need, and you can only get 12 ceramics per year, so you do have to import quite a lot because there's no clay making facilities, so just be aware of that. Right, so we're going to go ahead and put down this fort. Can I get this right in the corner? I can, but then... oh, what's the point of that? Let's just get rid of that. Because then if I put that there, that won't fit because of map restrictions, which are very, very annoying. So I'll just have to stick with the 1 fort up here, which is not too helpful. I don't really seriously consider trying to get perfect harmony here. I'm on the map the other way, actually. It's just far too difficult to do in this particular map because a lot of the rocky areas have got bad feng shui anyway, so it doesn't matter. So let's go and put down some steel furnaces. Let's just get this going. 1, 2, 3. I can get 4 along there and block all that in, which is nice. So let's put down logging sheds. Let's not put that many, let's just put 2. I have to leave a gap there, otherwise I won't get to the trees, so I'll do that. And that should reach all the way down here. If not, I can just put another one in and just, you know. So I've got 4 key trading routes already open to us. I'm going to obviously import jade from Chengdu. We can import tons of jade. And you can export like ridiculous amounts of carved jade, so don't really need to worry about making money. So let's go and put down Guangzhou's trading post like so. I might import a little bit of steel at the beginning and then stop importing it after a while. So let's put down let's see, can I put that there? Why can I not put that there when that's rocks? Strange. Now I can put down 1, 2 and just do that, which is hardly the best because it means it's an intersection, it means these might get destroyed. If we delete 1 tile road, that might make it better. So we'll cut down some trees, make some steel and start making weapons for this because we'll need them. I'll also have to put down the bloody palace as well at some point. I'll just put a roadblock there. Well, he's still coming down here at the moment, but it's okay. Let's put down Chengdu's trading post just there. I can fit another one just right in there, but I don't think I'll really bother with that. But they're getting access to this, so that's okay. I'll just destroy that tile there so they don't have to go too far. So start making some weapons, start building up the fort. I'll also start importing jade actually. We'll get 4 jade, that'll do. I'll put down 1, 2, 3, that'll do. And if we just dump that there, we can try to accept carved jade. There is a steel or weapons request a bit later, but it's okay for now. I might move some of this around in time, I think, because some of this will get in the way. I mean, I might even put this just kind of there or something and kind of block some of this in, but they can still access some of the rocky outcrop just around here. I think there's some iron ore. Yeah, there's a bit of iron ore up here. And to be honest, that little patch there will give them all they need, so they don't really need to worry. So I'm going to let this run. I'll come back in once we've got some food in this this city so we can evolve the house. I'll go ahead and put down some food shops. So I'll let this run, come back in once we've got some stable stuff happening. I might give some stuff off to Nuwa because she's getting a bit neglected, so I'll go and do that. I'll let this run, I'll come back in if anything of interest happens early on. Oh, we've got some spies. I was wondering when that was going to happen, but we'll get rid of him. I'm not sure who that spy's from, but we've got spies. I suppose it was not a matter of time. I mean, we are in a military mission after all. It's interesting because I don't always seem to get spies. Like, sometimes I'll get spies and sometimes I won't when I replay missions, so I don't know what that's about. Maybe it's just a thing that happens, I don't know. I've put down a hemp field. We're going to make some paper as well to get this taxed so we can actually do something about it. We'll also make the hemp for distribution in the city as well. I'll probably have another hemp field just here, but I'm not bothered about that at the moment. What I'm more bothered about is trying to build up some military because, yeah, we really don't have any military at the moment. I'm guessing someone is hostile to us at the moment. Let's actually just send off diplomatic requests to Jinyang, Lin'an, and the Liao Empire, who we're never going to trade with. The Liao Empire is pointless. The only thing that they're needed for is selling silk, and you can sell silk to plenty of people. You don't have to sell it to the Liao Empire, so they're useless. You only really need to sell silk to the Liao Empire if you're really struggling to get rid of silk for some reason, so no worries there. I realised that we can put down an inspector server just here, which I could use to service all of this if I need to later, and have this up here serviced by 1. This one here, and this could all be serviced by 1, and I could have another one down here. Here comes another spy. Caught.
My cover is blown.
They must be going over to this. I mean, there's no other reason to be going cross country, so that's okay. We've got a couple of food types in the mill now, so I'll get this up a bit. Oh, for Christ's sake, a Liao Empire invasion already. Well, I suppose 2 years. We don't even have any troops. I'm not really surprised. Now, basically, if you could get a couple of troops out here within 2 years, then essentially, go away, spies. Essentially, they won't invade you if you get some troops in here, but you will eventually get invaded anyway, so I think it's just scripted because of the way that things have been going in this particular attempt. So get some stuff going here. I don't think our hemp is in harvest at the moment. No, it's out of season. Well, it looks as if I'm going to have to become a vassal to the enemy, and yeah. Well, shit. I'm just going to have to... I'm not bribing them off, I'll just waste all my cash with that. So, not interested in that invasion because I can't defeat you. So, I'll let us run and I'll come back here when that invasion's just about to happen. You have got to be kidding me. The Liao Empire is invading me and they're trading with me. What the fuck's that about? That doesn't make any sense. They're apathetic yet they want to trade with me anyway. Can someone tell me how the hell that makes sense? Because that certainly doesn't make any sense to me. Jinyang, the diplomatic request from Lin'an and Jinyang failed. The only thing that Jinyang sells and buys is food. You don't really need to bother with them. You have to conquer them anyway, but it doesn't matter. Lin'an is apparently already hostile. As you can see, they buy card jade, lacquerware, weapons. They buy shit tons of this. I mean, I'm not joking. Every mission after this, you will want Lin'an as an important trade partner because they buy the most expensive goods of the game, basically. They're apparently hostile, so maybe they're the ones sending stuff at us. Now, I know that the briefing here says conquer Lin'an and Jinyang. You don't have to particularly conquer them. It doesn't really have any effect on the game if you don't. But for obviousness, I'm going to do just that. Because, I mean, there's no other cities to conquer, really. I mean, we could conquer Chengdu, Jiangling, Kaifeng, and Guangzhou, but what's the point? Yeah, so we're just going to conquer Jinyang and Lin'an because there's no one else to conquer, really. Pardon me. Up here comes another spy. This time it's a tax collector, interesting. But let's see where he's actually going to. I think it's maybe the wood industry, I don't know. Maybe steelworks, we'll have to see. It's probably Lin'an sending out these hostile thingamabobs. Oh come on, is the hemp still not in season? It'll be in season shortly. Let's see what they're going to attack. Has to be weapons, no doubt. Yeah, steel. Steel to be precise, but they're attacking my steel industry. We'll just get rid of those spies. Really? Loads of spies in this city all of a sudden. What about got them so pissed off? displeased, hostile, and apathetic. Yet the Liao Empire builds up their forces very quickly, I have to say. So we get some weapons. Hardly any though, to be honest with you. Once we get this housing evolved a bit more, I will enable jade carving and start making some jade. Carved jade to sell, because we're certainly going to need that sooner or later. 2 months and we'll be invaded. Well, sorry Khitan, I can't really fight you because I have no military strength. I might actually turn off this deal with strength because I don't really need that. The only problem is I've got to consider Nuwa because she's probably going to get upset sooner or later. I was originally planning to do this by having a house block kind down this way, and then thought, nah, I'll use that for other stuff. It's actually nicer and cleaner having this here and then another block in here. It actually looks a bit more natural in my opinion. Anyway, the food is really coming in now. We can have 3 food types, so we don't have any issues with that. So I don't think we'll have too much issues with this. We're only running out of cash, that's the only problem. Once this hemp harvest comes in, I think we'll be feeling a lot better. And certainly when this invasion passes. Oh. There's another spy who's going to attack my wood industry there that time. Interesting. Well, yeah, I've never actually gotten myself. Oh, there was one time I got myself conquered by an enemy to be vassal. And yeah, that's going to cause an issue because it means I'm going to be vassal to the Liao Empire. That happened to me last time when I played this, not when I played it recently. But it doesn't matter. We don't even have enough money to bribe it off anyway. But that was a waste because they died. I should have clicked surrender, that's what I was supposed to do. We got 2 troops. Doesn't really matter. We're now vassal to the Liao Empire, which there's a spy. What's this with spies? I really want to get rid of these spies. Never mind. Well, I think we'll be doing okay now that we've got rid of that invasion. It means no one's going to... Oh! Just got him in the nick of time there. Got that everywhere these spy dogs. I put down some watchtowers, I think, to get rid of them. So what's their tribute? 100 strings of cash, doesn't matter. That means I'm going to have to get some elite housing fairly early then to get rid of that vassalhood, which is not too good. Yeah, I'm going to have to conquer Jinyang and Lin'an. I'm going to conquer, because technically I should really be vassal to the Liao Empire, so I'm going to pretend that I'm not vassal to them, and I'll just conquer 3 cities, and who cares about it. Looks like I don't have any more spies, but I'm pretty sure more will pop up. There's a hunter. Troops are starting to build up at least, that's okay. And yeah, so what I'll do is I'll let this run and I'll come back in a bit later. I'll actually just point out that the Khitan, while they invade in large numbers, they're pretty weak. I was able to defeat some invasions of the Khitan just using 1 fort, so it doesn't say a lot about their military strength, to be honest with you. They are pretty weak. 2 forts usually does it. I'm going to go ahead and put this palace down and we're road connected, whatever the road tile is. And I'll build up a 2nd fort for them. And yeah, so what I'll do is I'll let this evolve, I'll come back in, there's another bloody spy. They're everywhere, these spies, so what I'll do is I'll let this run, I'll come back in once we've built up some forts, and obviously stabilise the city with hemp, and the hemp harvest is about to come in anyway, so that's good. Well, it looks like our city's now stable. There's plenty more people coming in. We've got 579 spaces available, fully 145 workers needed. I'm pretty sure we'll clear out that labour shortage. I went ahead because we're running so low on cash. I went and turned on the the carved jade industry to try and make some money here because seriously I'm bleeding cash. I've also went and put down another fort. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to put other forts because that's all bad harmony there. The only good harmony place is up there, and I don't think I'll be able to do anything about that. What I might do is destroy some of these trees, or maybe put the forts inside, like clear out a square of trees and just put the fort inside it, or something like that. That might get the good harmony. Catch that spy. Just not long after I cut off the video, I got a message saying that spy had been reversed, but I've not sent the spy back, so otherwise that would just cause problems later. So yeah, this road going out here is for the other 2 farms I'll place. I put down another hemp farm, I think I showed you that. And the Liao Empire wants their tribute of wheat. I can only import that, which is a bit ridiculous, but I'm going to have to put down this Kai Feng trading post just there. And what I'll do is I'll put down the 2 hunters' tents that I destroyed down here, because they don't need access to the Thingamabob. They don't need access to the inspector's tower, so that's okay. There's a bloody spy. Right, so I'll import 3 wheat just to get rid of it for this request, and I'll start importing ceramics as well. I'll sell stone to Kai Feng as well, because we'll need to do that. I'm not going to go for the stone thing yet, because if I do that then we'll be a bit screwed. Because then what will happen is I'll meet that goal and then have the problem of how to only conquer one city, and then I'll lose out, because I don't really want that. I have actually noticed spies, going back to the spy thing, I have actually noticed spies walking onto the market square and torching it for some weird reason, but never mind. Making quite a few weapons there. We're starting to build up our forces. I don't think these 2 forts on their own will be enough to do it, but we'll see. I'll start selling carved jade later because I need to keep Nuwa happy. 3 jade carvings I'll put her to please. All the remaining jade carvings I'll export now that I've kept her happy and stopped her from going to upset, which we don't really want. If I imported the wheat, no, the wheat's about to be imported. I'm going to set wheat to stockpile so no one tries to purchase it. So now that our houses are at this level, we should be able to make some tax money, which will help. Now, where on earth is the Kai Feng trader? Where the hell is he?
It's been a long, dusty road. I'm on my way.
Let's go on. Show. Where the hell is Kai Feng?
For another trading day.
I want them to sell stuff to me, please. Maybe it'll come through sooner or later. I don't know. Let's have a look at the map. Running out of cash here. I'm going to sell stuff to Jiangling. I'll be selling weapons and steel to Jiangling later, so I won't be selling it to Kai Feng. That'll be just a stone I'll sell to Kai Feng. I'll sell lacquerware and whole to Lin'an. They're the only people who buy lacquerware at this point in the game. So they're a key trading partner. The only problem is that most missions don't allow you to grow lacquer, which is kind of a bitch in my opinion, but who cares? Never spy, get rid of him. Now where the hell is Kai Feng? I really want to meet that tribute, because if I meet the tribute then basically there's Kai Feng coming in now, which is good.
But I finally arrived to unpack.
Actually, I don't really want to import ceramics just yet, so I'll just leave that. If I beat the tribute, then it'll keep them from invading me, which is what I want to do at the moment. And eventually, when I get to the point where I just ignore their demands, where I've got plenty of troops, then we'll be fine. And what I'll do is I'll keep the carved jade building up ad infinitum in this warehouse. And then when I'm running out of money, like really low money, I'll just set this to sell and then just sell a big huge amount of it at once. Which works. Oh, spy. He's going to a house this time, okay. The houses are apparently more important to steal from. I don't know what they would want to steal from a house, but never mind. I think this is working out okay, I haven't liked this. I could have 3 trading posts in a line here, and I have my lacquer industry down here. I'm not going to bother setting up a lacquerware making industry right now, because as I've said, we need to open Lin'an as a trading post for that. I'm going to just show you how to conquer Jinyang and Lin'an. I'm not going to go through the whole farce of ignoring one or the other because of the fact that I've ended up getting the Liao Empire on my tail, but never mind. Right, come on, where the hell are they?
I'm on my way.
Now I'm pretty sure they were here.
But I'll surely be back
So,
for another trading day.
oh there they are, they've sold me 300 wheat. There we go, take it. As you'll notice, Kai Feng just sells 12 of everything, which makes it a right pain in the neck to trade with Kai Feng. Yeah. And I've just realised we've run out of time. So what I'm going to do is stop recording there. In the next video we're going to continue building up Pingyao, try to deal with more requests from the Liao Empire and start to build up this city because we've got loads of unemployment, just realised. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and maybe put down the elite housing. Import, set this up to get 3 food types rather than just 2. And yeah, we'll start to make money, I think. So if I search Pingyao, in the next video we'll continue building Pingyao. Bye now.